This is Spanish for Family and Community Vocab 51 through 55. Now, to investigate is indagar. Notice, they share four of the same letters, I-N-G-A, I-N-G-A. But let me try to help you a little bit more than that. Sometimes I like to watch those CSI shows, Crime Scene Investigator, where there's a murder and they try to figure it out, like CSI Miami or CSI LA or whatever. Well, in one episode, they found a dead body in a garage. So they needed to investigate what went on in the garage. Get it? The crime scene investigators found a dead body in a garage, so they had to investigate what went on in the garage. Or make this even sillier. Pretend the guy next to his dead body there was a dagger. So they decided to investigate or look into the dagger, figure out where it was made and who had bought it. So indagar, to investigate. Now, grandson is nieto. I don't know if you guys know this. At some level, you probably do. Most grandparents are more fond of their grandchildren than they are of their own children. Example, grandparents will pull out a phone and show strangers and friends pictures of their grandchildren. But most grandparents don't pull out their phone and show pictures of their own adult kids. So your grandma will pull out her phone and show your picture and say, look at my nieto grandson, or look at my nieto grandchild. Nieto grandson, grandson is nieto. Now, abuelo is grandpa, bisabuelo is great-grandpa. And by the way, bisabuelo is great-great-grandpa. Well, if bisabuelo is great-grandpa, bisnieto is great-grandson. All right? So you are your great-grandfather's great-grandson. Now, to agree is acordarse. In the Bible, at least in the King James Version, they say the disciples were all in one accord. That doesn't mean they were driving around in a Japanese car, the Honda Accord. Rather, they were all in agreement with each other. If you've never heard about that, you might have heard of the Kyoto Accord or the Paris Accord. The developing nation or developed nations got together to try to limit greenhouse gases, and they came to an agreement. They came to an accord, which is why it was called the Paris Accord and the Kyoto Accord. So to agree or to agree with is acordarse day. Now, it's acordarse or acordarse is a boot verb. This O turns into UE. Okay? So, I agree is estoy de acuerdo or me acuerdo. You can either say estoy de acuerdo or you can say me acuerdo. Either one is fine. Just like you can tell somebody you are right, you are correct. They're both correct. All right. Time for a post-quiz. Let me cover the Spanish, take a few moments, look at these English words and phrases, and give the Spanish equivalents to make sure you know them. This has been Spanish for Family and Community Vocab 51 through 55.